So by background, I started as a petroleum engineer. And through my career at BP, I got into all sorts of areas of subsurface work, working with multidisciplinary teams across every phase of the oil and gas life cycle. Now, having retired from there and started again, I work for Sword Group. It's a data management company. And what we see is data is critical to where we're going in the future. And AI clearly is powered by data. Well, that was great to hear everybody talk about the importance of domain knowledge. Yeah. And the interesting perspective that we're going to need more engineers than developers in the future just shows how important it is to be able to take the reality to the bottom line. The other thing that struck me in the conversation is we talked about all sorts of aspects of AI and data preparation. We aren't talking enough about the change management and how we take what we're building and really are able to introduce it into the core of the business. The way I look at it is there's sort of three things you need. You need the technology, and you need the right people, and then you've got to have the organizational culture. And those three things need to work together collaboratively to get you the outcome. If one of them is working in isolation, then you're never going to get very far.
That cultural piece, I'm so glad that you brought that in. Do you see any maybe success stories or particular use cases that you've seen recently that have resonated with you as very successful ways of working in organizations that you're working with today?
Where we've got examples of actually making a difference is where we have engagement with the end users at the beginning and then continually through the process. Activities that are done in isolation from where they're going to be deployed run out of energy and run out of acceptance and engagement. What I see the issue is actually about cross-domain collaboration. So IT specialists, developers, working with the end users, and then we often have a subject matter expert who's there to help. And if those three parties are not all engaged in the process, and it's only two of them, then that's where we're seeing a breakdown. So May 21st, we're doing a lunch and learn at Chevron's offices, and the topic I'm going to talk about is it takes more than good AI to be successful. My focus is going to be on all those other things that are not the AI technology, but understanding the people who you work with and you have to interact with, and understanding the organizational culture you're working within, so that you can actually be successful with your AI project. But my closing comment would be a thanks to the SPE and particularly to this working group for setting up, which has been a really informative and engaging event. And the piece here is that this is a different language to what most of us have dealt with in our career. And so the more we can help people from the domain side that I've lived in with this technology understand one another, the more likely we are to get successful implementation.